Warning. This movie has scenes of exploding heads. Gratuitous amounts, actually. I mean lots and lots of blood and brains all over the place. Why? No reason. Also, spoilers. When you have a story, you always seem to picture the characters in human terms, even if they're not human. Pixar is a huge example of this. Let's give a bug human characteristics, human flaws, dreams, desires, and even a voice that's decidedly human. Suddenly, we care about a bug the same way we care about a human character. We've seen this in robots, ghosts, even monsters. Even things that aren't even alive. Who knew cars and toasters were so insecure? We like seeing ourselves in the world around us, even in the most unlikely heroes. Yes, even a tire. This is an actual movie. This is rubber. Knowing this is going to be a tire, the title fits. It could also apply to something else entirely. I'm not sure I'd watch this. We open with, Cher's about to drop a new album? Here we find an accountant with enough binoculars for either 24 people or 3 spiders. He's played by Jack Plotnick. When you assemble your IKEA furniture, you really need to use the screws. Meet Lieutenant Chad, played by Steven Spinella.
Why is the alien brown?
What's happening?
Why did the two characters fall madly in love with each other?
Is he talking to us?
In Oliver Stone's JFK, why is the president suddenly assassinated by some stranger?
Why is this guy throwing random questions at us in the middle of the desert while holding a glass of water?
Why don't we ever see the characters go to the bathroom?
I think he's talking to you.
Say it with me.
No reason. The film you are about to see today is an homage to the No Reason.
Oh, okay, he was talking to these people, not us. Still, I think he was really talking to us. And people searched desperately for the story. Here's our hero. And no, they never really reveal why Robert is alive. Oh, did I mention the tire has a name? According to the credits, it's Robert. I have the same problem rolling out of bed. I think he just needs more sleep. He looks a little flat. I'll bet you've never seen a living tire attempt CPR on an empty water bottle before. While not on drugs. Hey, this one doesn't crush. Wait. A living tire with psychic powers. Oh, this is gonna be a ride.
Amazing. He just blew up a bottle without even touching it.
Really?
You're watching the same movie we are? After a long day of destruction, our hero is pretty tired. Yes, I'm gonna keep making tire jokes the entire review. I hope you don't get tired of them. This movie just keeps giving. Now the tire's thirsty? Aw, what a cute bunny. Oh god, bad Robert. That's a bad tire. Looks like we've got a female human lead, folks. Played by Roxanne Mesquita. Things are about to get really weird, aren't they? Looks like someone wants a ride. Giggity. But what goes around, comes around, and around. I am donut-shaped rage! Ironically, the tire did not spare him. Doo-dee-doo, just a normal tire, doo-dee-doo, not a homicidal maniac, doo-dee-doo. Robert tracks down his lady, who showers with the front door open, apparently. Let's just say it's gonna be a bit tougher to roll for a little while. Fat.
This is the first time in my life I identify with a tire.
You think the tire's gonna get laid?
Robert takes over the room next door.
Very well, Master. First thing in the morning, you can count on me.
Are we still going to Disneyland like you promised?
Food!
animals.
I know, right? The maid walks in on Robert showering. Do I censor that? What do I censor exactly? Oh, this is gonna end well. See? Hey, gorgeous, how's the water? Oh, no, that's awful. Come here often? No. What's your sign? I can't believe I actually said that. Hey, wanna go for a spin? Nailed it. Hey, where you going? Maybe if I had a job, I could become a life preserver. Yep, I got this. Catering by Arby's. So I guess I can kiss any Arby's sponsorships goodbye.
We can stop.
The poison?
Yes, we poison the spectators.
What? This is how they're ending the movie? The spectators are gone, so we can all go? So if nobody's watching a movie, does it still exist?
This situation is not real.
Ow, this is so meta! Well, a spectator still remains, and that means they can't stop yet. And the previous 10 minutes accomplished absolutely nothing. They really want this movie to end, so naturally they try to poison him.
I'm telling you, I'm not hungry. All right?
We now return to Rubber, already in progress. Well, hello there! Robert seems to take time to have an existential crisis like the rest of the movie itself is having.
Because there's no end.
That actually explains a lot.
This is a pretty exciting scene.
Well, I guess he's a cop killer now. 5 stars. For some reason, the accountant ends up poisoning himself. I guess he just wanted out of this movie too. He comes across a tire fire, and you can guess what happens next. Cue murderous rampage. Heads will roll. Now Robert is watching TV while the cops set up a trap.
Come. Closer. Come on, closer. I was expecting you.
They try to lure him in with some really sexy dialogue.
Come on. You know I've been very naughty. You have to punish me.
I have no idea why this isn't working, but keep talking.
You think I'm sexy?
It's not working, but I didn't say stop.
You big slut. Sorry, I can't read that. It's too awful.
Amen.
Do something, anything.
The idea was for him to blow up the dummy himself and set off the dynamite.
The bomb fails, so now it's plan B. Nobody thought of trying this? And it happens off screen. Consider him retired.
He's been reincarnated as a tricycle!
Hey, there's our explosion. So, which one is him? The big one? All 3? Who's leaving all these tires on the side of the road? Robert rolls off into the sunset with his brand new army. What better shape to start a revolution? They hit Hollywood, where they appreciate a good retread. That was Rubber. I told you it was a real movie. Despite being a tire, Robert is the strongest, most complete character in this movie. We witness his birth, we watch him learn from his surroundings, and we see his place in the world. I'm not sure what this is about. He's attracted to her, he pursues her, but he seems to chicken out when he confronts her. He even attempts suicide when she seems so unobtainable. Most of the side characters don't ever interact with Robert, and those that do are either killed or seemingly leave no impression. Some of the victims are just set up to die by having them be mean to Robert. The rest of the characters are either confused by the craziness of the situation or seem unable to take it seriously. The spectators are detached from the main story, yet still affected. The movie can't end while they're alive to observe it. They comment on the absurdity, yet accept it. Somewhat speaking for the audience, letting us know that yes, this movie is silly, and yes, they are fully aware of it. The simple visual of making a tire roll by itself, seemingly under control, was done pretty well. The gore is overblown and it's over the top and it's pretty cartoony. A lot of heads blown up in this movie. The direction is deadpan serious, but mostly tongue-in-cheek. This is plainly a parody of monster movies, along the lines of The Car and Killdozer, which themselves are pretty absurd. Let's turn the simplest object into a killing machine. The story is nonsense, and in a way it had to be. Thankfully, this movie is kinda short. This premise is sure to wear thin, but a lot of time is used to explain the reason, or lack thereof, behind this movie. Rubber could have been a half-hour long and be just as entertaining. Just skip the kill the spectators and we can all go home scenes. That took up half an hour. Throwing in "this movie will make no sense" at the beginning seems like a crutch. It's like saying your kids wrote a movie to explain why it's so bad. Just go with it and don't bother making excuses. Look, we know this movie is going to be weird. You had us at the description. How are you going to tell the story about a killer living tire and make it scary or exciting, not silly? So, rather than fight it, they went in head first and steered into the curve. This is going to be silly and nonsensical, lacking in logic or reason.
No reason.
Rubber is a 3 out of 5. It's bizarre, self-aware, and a fascinating commentary on monster cinema. This is a strange little movie, but it's worth seeing at least once. Thank you so much for watching. Like, subscribe, and comment. You know, all that stuff. This is theNewBee, and I'll see you later, kids. Toodles!